Hello YouTube, it's Dark Leo. Let's get back to it. I think we were here. Yep. So actually, started recording this episode, but I had to stop and start over. The monitor I'm playing on is a 75 Hz display, so I had it set for 75 Hz. I think there's guys down here, but I'm recording at 60 Hz, so those things don't mix well. So I do know these guys are here. There was 4 of them. So maybe I'll be able to do this with... Lost a little bit of health last time. Okay, there's another one there. They all came up to me. I have to come down to them. Shoot. Okay. We have one more. Oh, right there. I see him. Maybe if I shoot like here. Oh yeah. That was beautiful. Maybe one more. Right here. Yep. Shoot. Okay. Cool. Okay, that worked out pretty well. I didn't get very far in before I realized my mistake, so... where am I? Okay, cool. So these are the new bomb laying guys. The explosion radius on the bomb is deceptively high. Let's see, I have to be careful. I think I've mentioned that before. But, still very true. Okay, he's dead. Let's go energy. Nice. Let's grab some energy. Okay, let's grab these shields. So on the last, I think it was the last episode, I don't want to grab that really, but I'll try to speak up a little bit too. I noticed that I have my microphone turned up, the volume turned up all the way in Windows and in the recording software, so I can't make it go any higher. I could, I guess, make the in-game audio a little lower, and that would make the contrast between the two a little better. I think the game audio is loud enough though. I know when I first started recording, I mentioned I don't like Let's Plays where you can't hear what's going on. Like, I don't exclusively watch Let's Plays to listen, or to listen to someone talk necessarily. And if it's a game that I know and I've played before, it just sounds really strange when there's no game audio, and I don't want to grab that. These are just too narrow. Let me go get some. Every time I grab one, it's a waste. If I don't have 100 energy, it's just a waste basically. Right here. Okay. So we have like a loop here and then a loop over from where we started. The hostages back there. I kind of... Well, they're not that far. They're probably in that red key room. Blue door. I have a green door right there we can go through. So anyway, hopefully the audio is still mixing well. I was mentioning last episode that, or maybe it wasn't last episode, 1 or 2 episodes ago, that I was getting some flashbacks to Fury 3. And I don't know if it's called Fury 3 or Fury Cubed. It is Fury to the 3rd power is how the title is stylized. But a lot of places online that I've seen mention it, call it Fury 3. Fury Cube sounds weird. And Fury to the third power sounds also just as strange, so I don't think that's correct. There is no Fury 2, or Fury 1, or Fury Squared, or Fury to the first Fury. Just that. And I said I don't have it. I don't actually know if that's accurate. I might still own it. I still have all of the disc-based games that I purchased as a teenager and tween, all that. I still have all those in a CD case in my house. Unfortunately, because I went to a lot of LAN parties, I put everything into a, I don't know, it's Belkin or some brand, big CD case. I think it holds 120 CDs, padded, and I would lug that around to LAN parties. So I'd have all my games, so we could install whatever we wanted to play. But because of that, I don't have any manuals except for the ones that had CD keys printed on them, because you had to have those back in the day. And I don't have any boxes, so all of my games are basically loose, and most of them have manuals. The manual thing's not a big deal. Even back in those days, you know, in the 90s and 2000s, a lot of games had the manual in a PDF form on the disc, so that wasn't uncommon. And especially into like the Windows 98 XP era. Okay, I need to focus on what I'm doing here. We need to go in that green door down there. Okay, I'm going to save it too. We'll leave that energy. We're at full energy. So we go down here. I also would like to, I'm not going to promise anything, but I'd like to get to level 20 this weekend. So hopefully I can record. I'm on level, just take a look. We're on a Tethys H2O mine. Level 17, so if I can beat 3 levels today, I'll be at 20. I'll have been more than 2/3 done with the game, which would be nice. Okay, I don't want to grab that inadvertently. Is that the only green door I can go through? It does look like that's the case. Okay, let me go stock up on energy, and we'll go down into that door. So yeah, I just wanted to make that note about Fury Cubed, Fury 3. Yeah, I also remember it being, oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm just getting really distracted here. I remember it being a really long game, a very difficult game. Terminal Velocity, which was like the prequel, not prequel, because that means it came out afterwards, but the predecessor to Fury 3. I haven't played that much, strangely enough. I don't really know why. I own it on GOG. Okay, let me save it. Oh my gosh. See what's happening? Okay. Anyway, I own it. I just never really gotten into it. Maybe someday, if I can't find Fury 3. Hello. He's still alive. Yep. Stupid damage. Frick. That was really bad. I was trying not to grab that invulnerability, but I was putting way too much focus on that. That was not good. Okay. Look kind of secret-y. What do we have down here? Oh, we have a friend. Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, I did. Good job. Good job, me. Whoop. Got him. And there was something over here. More energy. Getting kind of low. Where does that go? Oh, okay. That just goes... You know what I'm gonna do? Let's go up here. I was also recording in the wrong color space. Should have been recording in RGB, but I was in that YPB-PR. I think that's what it is. So I think my videos are coming out a little too bright compared to how I see it. So I fixed that. If they're still a little bright, I'm gonna turn the brightness down. It was to me, they were just kind of distractingly bright. Oh, cool, secret. But something I already have, but I probably won't remember this, so let me just grab it for the energy. I wonder if the other site has that. It'd be right there. Right here? Nope, does not. Cool. Okay, so we have a blue key. And we get it going down. Okay, I see. Oh, that's unfortunate. Does this turn on? Yep, sure as hell does. Might as well just do it the 3 times and get it over with. Okay, hopefully that's it. I didn't lose too much health. See, I really don't want to get that. Let's save. I think it's unavoidable. Yeah. But, you know, okay. Let's just get it right in his face so he does splash damage to himself. That actually kind of worked. What do we have? Bombs. Okay, I could use those. On this side we have... I think I'm full on smart missiles, yeah. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would... Thank you, game. I mean, that would have been pretty torturous without an invulnerability, so that was cool. Let's save those. Oh, okay. So just, I didn't want to get that. Oh well. So we have the blue key. Another thing I wanted to talk about, an episode 2 ago, I was talking about the Tomb Raider series, which are... They were the Tomb Raider 2 and Crash Bandicoot 2 were the first PlayStation games I owned. And at the time I didn't have a memory card. Well, we had a memory card, but the PlayStation we had, something was wrong with it, and it wouldn't detect memory cards. We tried many Sony and generic third-party cards, and it just wouldn't read them. So there was something wrong with it. So like before we could return it, for like that somewhere within that first 30 days, we didn't have any way to save. So I played Crash Bandicoot 2 and Tomb Raider 2 levels over and over and over and over and over and over. Because every time I turned the console off, I'd lose all my progress. So, okay, these guys aren't so bad. So, I've always loved the series. Tomb Raider 1 was one of the... Okay, that's what I'm worried about, is that guy. Okay, he's got me. Oh man. There's 2 spawners. Okay, I don't. There he is. And I need energy. Okay. Son of a... I need energy. Oh, it's right here. Cool. It's not so bad. Let's get back in there. Jeez, get off me. Get off me. I'm gonna die. Yep. I got 20 lives right as I died. That was funny. Okay. We were in the blue door. I can remember when Tomb Raider came out too. I didn't have a Pentium. I'm pretty sure it required a Pentium. Just see if I can get... There, I saw. So I didn't have a Pentium at the time, so I couldn't really play it. My friend had it though, and I remember going to his house. He had a Pentium computer, and he was playing it on DOS. And I can remember going to his house and just being blown away. Because really, back in those days, there weren't really many full 3D games. I don't know if Quake had come out. Quake probably had come out prior to Tomb Raider, but they were all relatively close. He had Quake too. Oop. I apologize about that. Did not realize my phone was in my pocket and not muted, so okay. But and in Quake as well, I mean, I can remember being blown away by that, just how incredible everything looked in 3D. Okay, I'm gonna save. I feel like we're doing okay, even though we just died. At least I have a lot of life now. Nothing there. Nothing there. I wonder if those connect in some sort of strange way. And I was just fascinated by Tomb Raider, Shoot. I see you guys. Still another one. Oh, he's right there. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some energy and then that cloak. Grab this one. I have tons of homing missiles in here, so might as well use them. I still managed to take some damage there. That's okay. And I didn't use any homing missiles. That's also just fine. Screw it, I'm just gonna grab that stuff. Yeah, his that particular friend had a brother that was really into computers, had a job, so he would buy the latest and greatest. I did have a 3D accelerator before him though, which was kind of cool. He had a lot more. His brother, he had a lot more access to games than I did early. I don't think I want to grab all of that energy. So there's quite a few games I learned about because of him. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah? Okay. I bet there's three. Are there three of them? Yep. So it'd be worth just shooting. Okay. There's not another one. Nice. But Diablo was one game. I had known about Diablo before I met him. Or, I mean, I knew him since like 3rd grade, but I knew about Diablo before he told me about it. but he was the one that really got me excited about it. And so I got a copy, and we would play modem to modem, or I would dial up his modem, or he'd dial up my modem over regular POTS, old telephone system. And those were good days. I played a lot of games like that with my friends. Doom, you could do that. Jedi Knight, you could do that. Red Alert, you could do that. I don't know about Command and Conquer, but yeah, Command and Conquer, you could do it too. So that was before really a lot of people had the internet. Internet was rare, at least where I lived. People didn't really start getting the internet until I was junior high-ish. Okay, I don't know if I want to save it. I'll just save it. I have the yellow key. Probably gonna die again. But we are at 20 lives, and I'm okay with that. It seems like we've gotten a lot of points this level. If I don't screw up and there's not any other of the cheap kind of enemies, like the Red Hulks or the Drillers, we should be okay. I should be able to last till the reactor. Okay, you're fine. You're easy. Come up. You know you want to. His parents also didn't care that he played mature games, so whereas mine really did. I wasn't allowed to play anything higher than teen until I turned 17, which is something I didn't understand at the time, because I had been playing Doom and Diablo way before my parents instituted that rule, and I wasn't a psychopath. I was a straight A student, honor society. It wasn't honor society yet back then, but like the gifted programs, and so I always felt like it was kind of a unfair. Just going really slow here. These guys are good because they tend to drop shields. So anyway, I felt like it was unfair. Just because I was a good kid. Oh, man. Okay, so just that one. It would appear so. It's just a dead end. Weird. Yep. So with my kids, I don't let them play the crazier stuff, but I don't have like I don't limit the games they play based on rating. Like, if it's a game I'm not aware of, not knowledgeable of, which is pretty rare. I'm not as big of a gamer as I used to be, but I still definitely keep up on new releases. I'll research it and just see what it's about. So they have a few mature rated video games they play. I don't mind. And I've had no behavior issues with them. Just the normal stuff, like fighting with each other. But they listen to what I tell them the first time, and I really can't complain. And I know that has nothing to do with why parents restrict kids from playing certain video games. I know it's about the content and desensitizing them, but I just have never been a real believer in that concept. That's actually true and how the world works. as long as they do what they're supposed to do and listen to me, I don't mind. Okay, I think I've explored this whole section. Looks like I have. I don't know if I've gone back here. Yeah, I haven't gone back here, but really, in my, and this is no offense to people who do use drugs or anything, but in my life, and people I've known, it was the kids like in 6th grade who were bringing drugs to school and things like that that really kind of got in trouble later in life or didn't really become very productive. And I'm not talking about drug-related trouble, I'm talking about, you know, like vehicular manslaughter type stuff and distribution. I guess that would be drug-related, but like distribution. I'm not a big fan of substances. Okay, cool. Let's save it here. Let's just go check out what this is all about. Not dead yet. Still not dead. What is behind him? That's another one. Still not dead. That's crazy. Okay, there he's dead. Oh no, no. Okay. No, that was... I'm gonna load. I feel like that was... Holy heck. Okay. No. Oh, there's another one back there. Where is he? I don't even... He must have moved. Okay, well I can't hit that guy, so... Now... Not that I mean, I honestly don't have anything against people that use any substances. I drank for a while. It was not a good time of my life. And my best friend uses marijuana. I don't like to be around him when he does it, so I don't. I refuse to be around people that use that stuff, but I just don't like how people act. Can't tell. I can't tell if there's a red Hulk right there. No, I think it's just a heavy lifter. He's dead. I'm gonna just poke in. I can... Yeah, there's nothing in there. Okay. Let's go get some energy. So anyway, back to the Tomb Raider thing. Yeah, it's just... I just have a lot of nostalgia for the series. I can remember just every birthday or Christmas getting one of those games, you know, for those first five or 6 years. Okay. Let's go get the hostages. Which are down there. And just the amount of time I spent, I didn't have any strategy guides. I had, well, that's not true. I had a, oh, what was that magazine? Not Tips and Tricks. I don't have any of my magazines anymore. Wait, oh, what am I doing? I just went in a circle and went back. Okay, let's go to the yellow door. It's an Electronic Gaming Monthly. There was another one that was pretty popular back in the late 90s, PlayStation era. And it's covered every system. Saturn, Nintendo 64, PlayStation, PC, all of the major systems back then. I'll probably never be able to remember it. Maybe if I looked up like a list of 90s magazines. But it had a strategy guide. It's like a 15-page strategy guide for Tomb Raider 2, something like that. Maybe not 15, maybe like 10. I did try to, even back then, I realized that was kind of ruining the experience, so I did my best not to read the walkthrough part. I probably had to. I mean, I think I was 12 when Tomb Raider 2 came out. So, which is funny. I mean, that's crazy to think about, because my wife and I have a 12-year-old. It's my stepson. And gosh, those kids can't do anything these days. They can't get past the first level of, like, Dying Light. Like, super easy games. They just get, like, Doom 2016. He can't get past the first level on easy. And he thinks it's too hard and too complicated. And it's just, like, at your age, I was programming, I was beating Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 1. Tomb Raider 1 I didn't have a strategy guide for. So that was all me. 3, 4, and Revelation, or 3 Revelations and Chronicles, same way. Let's save it. Right here. That's fine. No strategy guide. Ooh. Why don't you see me? That's strange. Well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to look around. I bet if I shoot... Yeah. It's okay. We got the... Oh, wait. Let me make sure I got all the hostages. Yeah. Okay. But it's like, kids these days, they don't know how to do anything. One of my daughters was playing Roblox the other day, and she said, "Dad, the microphone's not working," and she was like, I said, "I don't care. Try figuring it out. Unplug it, you know, plug it back in." Sure enough, that's all she had to do. Like, but she didn't have the thought to just figure it out herself. It's crazy. It's just sad to me. I think what's being lost in contemporary society, but... Cool. Level 17 complete. That was an okay level. Too many drillers, but not too many of the Red Hulks, so that was okay. And I came out ahead. I have 21 lives, it looks like, so let's go to the next level. Ooh, we're on a new planet, Uranus. Cool. Okay, let's get ready for BS. No BS? No BS. Unless there's BS somewhere in here. Nope. Look at that. None of those open. That's weird that there's 4. Anyway. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope this came out well. It's been Darkoleo. Have a good day. Oh. Again, let's save before I forget. Okay. Now we can quit. Okay? See you later.